Hey everybody, it's Lee. This is Let Us Say It For You.
This is Big Mike.
Big Mike.
In his house.
Hello everybody. It's currently Sunday. Happy Sunday. I don't know when you're going to listen to it, but it's Sunday right now. So I hope you had one by the time this gets around to you. I don't think I'm under the weather anymore, but I lost my voice a little bit because I've had quite the eventful weekend with my compadres. So we went to the barbecue or some shit like that on Friday. Riveting conversation. We'll share with you guys shortly. We wished it was a podcast. It would have been great. And then we celebrated Erica's graduation.
Shout out to
Congrats to Wholeness. Graduating. And that was last night. And today we're just here. You know, easy like Sunday morning.
Oh.
Well, other than all that, Micah, how was your week?
It was great. Oh, so I got the opportunity. We didn't talk about it last week. Did I go last week? Was it this week? It was this week. We launched Sadie's product on Sunday, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. So I went to something called Breathing While Black, and it was an amazing event. Oh my gosh. Like, it was at Florida Memorial, which is a college in Florida. And historically black college in Florida. Is it? Yep. I hope so. Sorry if it's not. I feel like it is. But they took away, like, the president came and announced, and he was like, thanks NBC6, I think that's the name of the network, for coming and basically broadcasting it because it's something that needs to be talked about. But long story short, they had the chief of police there, and they had, I don't know if you guys are familiar with any of the activist groups that are happening now, you know, the Black Lives Matter and freedom fighters, and I think of the name in a minute. Can't think of it right now. Yeah, but he's the president of the activist group. And right now their plight is to basically do away with police brutality when it comes to black and brown people. So the cool thing about this is you put the chief of police on spot, right? Either they have to acknowledge that it's happening, and they have to give reasons why without sounding like they're not really for the public, or you basically put them on spot and they actually sound like pigs that we think they are. So it was really cool how the chief of police responded, and I really appreciated the conversation that was going on. And one of the things that came out of it is we always talk about how we want police brutality to stop, but no one is coming up with ways that, right? You know what I'm saying, that it can stop. Where are the solutions? That's what everybody kept asking. So recently, maybe like a month ago, a woman of 3 children was in a situation where someone had a gun on her. And she called the police, and she ended up being in custody.
Yeah, I feel like I heard.
And so the crazy thing about that is I call for you to save me, I end up on the floor in cuffs. Like, they completely mishandled this woman. Like, it was everywhere. It went viral. And her lawyer was there that represented her. And he was also on the case of Trayvon Martin and all the other ones. So he's a really big deal, and he came and he spoke. Oh, God, the question he asked was basically like, all right, now, how about we enforce laws that kind of take the petty cop off the street, right? It may be a little annoying, but you'll have your son at the end of the day. So he's saying, like, you know, the traffic police, right? The people who stop, we can stop the stop and frisk if we put machines in those places. Now, we roll by, we see those meters going up to 50. That'll just be on you, because it'll just send a ticket, take a picture, just like SunPass does. Yeah. They find a way to find whoever owns the vehicle.
There was a light by my old apartment. Remember, Tasha, the light on Knob Hill? That light caught me so many times. Oh my gosh. I got about 3 tickets.
You better not run that light.
Yeah, you better not roll. You better stop.
So his thing is, it may be a little annoying, but we're going to have to start making some serious changes to at least lessen the likelihood of police to black man contact, because it's entirely too much. So other than that, like that, I kind of took a lot away from that. I started my website, which was really cool. Oh yeah, by the way, we talked about my LLC. I got an email, yay, but no. So the thing about doing it on your own and not going through like a third party agency is that you have to be very, very meticulous and read and make sure you have everything correct. So I didn't miss a question, but I guess I misunderstood it. So I had to do it again. It's cool.
No.
But it was a name. So registered agent can be yourself or someone else. So what I noticed is that it's 2 lines that they have, and instead of doing, it's very hard to explain because you have to see it on the application, but I basically put myself under a part where it should have been. Long story short, it was just in the wrong place, that's all. But you can be your own registered agent. You don't need a person that is a company or a representative. You can be your own registered agent. By the way, if anybody is trying to apply for the LLC, it's you. So yeah, great week. How about you?
You caught me in the middle of a Kit Kat. I'm so sorry, everybody. It's so unprofessional.
This is ridiculous.
Sing a song, Michael, quick.
Sing a song. I'm not calling him dad. If you want to get down on these hairy balls, why don't you jump right in? It's a crotch party right up in here. Why don't you work on this Big John? Thank you, Step Brothers.
Thank you, Michael. You are so good at this. My week, I got sick. My daughter got me sick. So my week was spent at home a lot. My clients were very pushy at my actual day job this week. So I was like, damn, get off a bitch for a second. But I got through the week, and I go back to managing projects tomorrow.
But me and Nicole, didn't your collection?
Right. So well, I don't know. Did we talk about? I don't think it was up yet. The website. We have a website up now for Let Us Say It For You. So letussayitforyou.com. Everything's on there. I don't remember if I told you guys last time. So it's funny because I'm supposed to be updating me and NicoleBrand.com in order to reopen it, and I ended up opening the website for this. So I was like, okay, well, that happened, but I still need to finish that. So I've just been in the process of making hats because I'm getting 2 new collections. It's going to be me and Nicole Kids, and my kid's going to model it, and then there's going to be an AF collection. It'll just say Busy AF, Kinky AF, which is talking about your hair. But maybe it's not. Who knows? Anyway, so I just made some, and there will be merch. Let Us Say It For You. That's going to also be on there. Hats for sure. I'll probably get us like t-shirts or something, so you guys will be able to get that soon. I just made it today. It looks really good, actually. I'm the Let Us Say It For You hat. So I'm just trying to get my little, P's and Q's together. I'm drawing another picture just so I can keep that going because I kind of forgot about it a little bit. I just did one for somebody, and he made it his album cover.
I saw that.
Yes, or the song cover. I was like, oh my gosh. And somebody else just wrote me asking me, do I do album covers? So I was like, no. All I do, I just do this.
So you would draw a whole city if they wanted it?
That's not good.
If they send you a picture?
Like, he said that's what he wanted. He was like, he wanted me to do a cartoon things I do. I was like, all right, cool. Well, I got you on the flip side.
Right.
Just run me that money. So, yeah, that was my week. I'm just pretty chill today. I don't know. Everyone's been talking to me. Every time someone calls me and I pick up, they're like, you sleeping? No, I'm not sleeping. I'm just making hats. I'm in the zone. Somebody has to do it.
Listen, someone very special and important has a birthday this week.
Oh my god.
Would you like to tell us who that person is?
I don't want to cry. It's too much.
It's my goddaughter, Mia.
Mia will be 7 years old on Wednesday. 7 years since she left the womb. I pulled her out of my vagina with my own hand. Here we go. I did. I was there. The doctor said, do you want to pull her out? You bet your ass I do. Caucasian man. And I held her little arms and swooped her right up out of there, put her on my chest. She was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I am your mother. Hi. She will be 7 today. This week. And I just have really hard times. Like every year around like 11:50 on August 13th, I start crying hysterically. And then 12 o'clock comes and I just feel like it's another year. Your child is just growing the fuck up. I can't take it. Oh gosh.
So funny thing about Mia, love her to death. She literally, we were talking about, I was like, well, what do you want to do for your birthday, Mia? I want to have a pool party. And we was like, yeah. And then her mom was like, no, I'm doing your hair, and I'm doing your hair in a style. So that means it's going to get messed up and you have school the next day. And so she was like, Mommy, I'm 7 and I don't care. We died laughing because it's like, you know what? Okay. If you don't find, if you don't care,
because I asked her,
we don't
you're
care.
Gonna mess your hair up, and she doesn't like where her hair is messed up. You're gonna mess your hair up. You don't care about your hair. Mommy, I'm 7 and I don't care. Oh, okay.
I'm 7 and I don't
care. And we take birthdays very seriously.
Yes,
so
we do.
It's only right that she does it. You know, she's 6 turning 7, so she's at the age where birthdays are funny. You get a lot of gifts.
Yeah.
I literally, it was like Thursday night, realized, damn, like Mia's birthday's coming up, you didn't buy anything. And then I literally sat there and I'm like, what do you want? And she couldn't really think of much, and I was like, that means you're a blessed child. Okay, I'm gonna buy you a sandwich or something.
Boom.
And call it a day. So the things that she did want, I don't know how all that shit came up at $200 and something. And I was like, damn. But happy birthday, all the Leos. So shout out to all the Leos out there. It's your season now. My kid's a Leo, so I rep.
Oh my gosh!
What?
I totally forgot about this news.
Oh my goodness!
So, I will be moving in with my boyfriend. I've never lived with a man before, other than my brother and my dad. Yeah.
So how do you, well, let's talk about that then. So how do you feel about this move?
So I feel really good about it. We've had some time to talk about it and to think about it. And me personally, I had time to think about what I would like out of this and how I'm gonna feel going into it. Like, you gotta always think about somebody else all the time now, you know? So like, it's not just because we're in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. It's because I'm actually living with someone who I love and care about. So you have to I feel like it's some boundaries that you got to set. Some conversations definitely are going to be had between us. We've already been talking about that. Like, certain things she just knows. Micah is not a morning person. So that means we're not going to cut on the light when Micah's still sleeping. We're going to go in the bathroom and figure it out. Aren't we, babe? But yeah, so, we've been talking about all that. But I just think in general, communication off rip will solve a lot of things. So if something bothers you, I feel like you can say it. I had a point where I felt like I was annoying, and because I always had something to say. But if you start not talking, then you start building resentment, and then things get worse. So shout out to all the people who are mad Aggie and always got something to say about something that they feel.
That's how you get things solved.
But that's how you get
That's
things
how you solve
solved.
problems.
Yes. But we're good. Every time we talk now, I was like, oh, you heard we got the new apartment. Like, we do it all the time. So it's very cute. We're really excited. So, yep. I got some advice from a few people who've already done it before. And, he's talked about his past with moving in with women. That's kind of his thing. Babe,
he moves in with women. That's what he does.
Okay. He was married to, so it's okay. But
yeah, he was married.
I get it. I totally get it. So this is his norm. It's out of my norm.
Well, I would say the good part about living with your boyfriend or girlfriend, for me, I like to cuddle, and I'm in like a kissy, lovey-dovey mood. Your dick is always right there next to you, so you don't have to wait till he comes over. He's there. You just boom, action.
Shoot. I wasn't gonna say it, but
side. You get your sex when you want it. You get somebody to cry to when you're ready. You get to, so that's really nice. Yes. I miss sleeping next to somebody. I'm that person, but I don't want to cuddle the whole time because it's just super fucking
just
hot.
The first 20 minutes,
if even. Like, let's just cuddle a little bit. Oh, kiss. Okay, then you gotta move over. It's hot.
You know what?
I don't like that.
Willie holds me the entire time.
Such a sweet guy.
But I'm extremely hot.
Yes.
And I'm hot all the time.
Yes.
So
how does that work?
I don't,
because right where your body touches, like
y'all, it's so
drenched
wet,
with
and I'm like,
right
and I don't know how we're able to get through most of the night like that. I eventually move because I'm literally super hot all the time.
How is he with like leaving the toilet seat up and stuff like that?
I'm the typical guy. I mean, the seat thing, it doesn't bother them, so that's why I feel like it's not like let me put it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just think, oh, whatever, this is easy access for me. But yeah, so that, the occasional wet towel on the bed, that's gonna be ridiculous. But for the most part, it's just, just reminding them, hey, babe, that's wet.
Get off the bed, babe.
Get off the bed, babe. Mm-hmm. Hey, but I'm not going to be his mom. Okay?
Right.
So I think it's really important to set boundaries, and technically you are roommates. So be respectful of your lover roommate. Yeah, he said a joke today about eating in the bed. I said, we're going to eat in the table? Are we going to eat at the table? He was like, yeah, sometimes, but we're going to be on the bed. I said, baby, you want a crummy bed?
I hate crumbs.
I eat on my bed now. So I don't know why I would get all bougie.
Get some trays. Some trays.
Yeah. So
you'll be okay.
Just those little things. And I guess I'm thinking about my habits and how I'm ridiculous at certain times. So we're going to see how this works, y'all.
I am so excited to hear these stories.
Woo.
Yeah. I don't have any advice for you. I've obviously lived with a man for a few years. I guess just see what you can and cannot deal with. Mm-hmm. My ex used to leave the toilet seat up all the time, which got on my nerves. And he got better at it. One thing he never got better at that really, really, really pissed me off was leaving wet towels on the bed. Mm-hmm. And I really fucking hate that. And he did it all the time. That's why I left him, because of the towel. No, but that aggravated me. He would leave his underwear on the floor a lot when he took showers. And I'd be like, you think you have a maid here? Do I look your fucking servant? So little things like that. But otherwise, it was nice. He would cook sometimes when I didn't feel like cooking. It is, again, nice to have somebody in the house with you. So I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a great time for you guys.
I'm looking forward to meals. And it's funny.
Looking forward to meals.
I am. So,
yeah.
I like cooking.
It is fun to cook.
But do I cook? No. I don't.
I like to do it, but I don't.
If I'm in the mood to make something new, I have no problem finding a recipe. I'm a recipe follower. Okay. Right. Like, I can follow it to the T. But he cooks. So I've never, out of the almost 3 years we've been together, I have never tasted anything he's made, even eggs.
That's so hilarious.
He says he's a good cook. His sister says it too, but she kind of got to say that, but not really. But he says he's good, so we gonna see, girl. I hope I get cooked for her, because.
So, serious question. Do you feel like you're going to end up pregnant soon?
I don't.
Just think about it.
I don't want to.
It does.
Shut up.
It happens.
So, the preventative measures, we're probably going to have to kick that up a notch.
A few notches.
Don't use any preventative.
Yeah, just gotta kick it up a lot.
So we're kind of reckless,
right? That's what I'm saying. Y'all reckless and you don't live together. Yeah, so this is gonna be great. I can't wait to get this call.
We'll see. But we both have some very great big aspirations that are in the making.
I don't know where you're going with that.
We are going to try to do better at keeping the child at bay. But I'm 30, so if it happens, it happens. Honestly, like I said, if it happens, it happens. I have so much support. Like, I'm not even worried.
I would love for you to tell me that you're with child, so I can have it.
I just totally understand. So
I'm here for it. All right, so this episode, we're gonna dive into some unpopular opinions. I thought of it. Only like 2 came to mind, and then I was like, all right, well, that'd be a good topic, to discuss unpopular opinions. And the first one that came to mind for me was like, I like Rihanna over Beyonce. I said it.
Yep. And I don't care if people go in about the talent level and the performance. It ain't even about that.
No.
I prefer Rhea over B.
Yeah.
I do. I love everything about her. And she's a Pisces.
Yeah.
And she's super hot all the time. Whatever she wears, even when it looks absolutely ridiculous.
It's the dumbest little
dumbest thing that no one else could wear but her.
Pull it off.
The way that she talks, I love her interviews. I like how she talks to people. Like, she's just so herself. I like her.
I like her. Yeah, I like her whole demeanor. I mean, I think I may be slightly biased because she's from an island, so I'm always like team island people. So there's that. But Rihanna is just cool as hell. And then what I think is, I feel like, in just over the years that they've been out as artists or whatever, I I literally can't think of one time when like a guy was like, man, Beyonce sexy as fuck. Like, I fucked the shit out of Beyonce. Not saying that they wouldn't, but just saying the Rihanna has, to me, more of a sexy, sensual thing to her than Beyonce does. Now, yes, Beyonce is a way better singer and definitely a way better performer because Beyonce will probably do a backflip on stage. Yeah. But, again, that isn't, we just prefer her. I don't know. As if I have the choice of going, if I had the choice of going to a concert, I'd pick a Rihanna concert. Right. And I obviously do just as well at a Beyonce concert. I know all of her songs. Yeah. Right. But, I'm
Team Ree.
Yeah, I'm a Rihanna fan for sure. So
for real,
I don't know. Just
I mean, I feel like she's more like me anyway. I feel like I know way more about Rihanna than I do Beyonce, and I think it's because of what she allows to be told and untold. Like we've seen the worst in Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? At her lowest points, and how she came from in all her different changes. Like she's changed drastically throughout the years, and like she's become a boss. You know what I'm saying? So I applaud that. And not saying that Beyonce didn't go through anything. Like we saw a little bit of those spats on the elevator. You feel me? So she's had a little bit of human, in her too. But for the most part, I just think Rihanna is unapologetic, and I love that about her.
She has a really cool swag to her. So. And everyone who talks about Rihanna too, like celebrity wise, anytime you hear like an interview about her or something like that, they just say Rihanna's like cool AF. Like she's somebody that'd be really good to hang out with her. Like
I would love to be her friend.
Yeah, I'd want to go to like the club.
Please
Rihanna.
Hang out with me
on vacation. Rihanna, she seems like she'd be a ton of fun. So shout out to Riri. All right, next, unpopular opinion. I prefer sex over head. I can do without head. I like it. It's nice. I can completely do without it. I need sex though,
and I can't have head without it. Like that is a prerequisite before the sex happens. I'm a foreplay person, and I feel like you're an adult. And Meek Mill said it best. Meek said, "Oh, I don't swallow." He said, "Grow up. That's the shit grown-ups do." So when you're an adult in a sexual relationship, stop being childish.
Head is good. Like I'm not.
Cool.
I like it, but it's like I can't do without it. Like, and which sucks for guys, I guess, that probably aren't good at sex because. You're not gonna skate by with me with some. Oh, I can eat your pussy for 16 days. What is the sex good? Because if it's not, then I feel like we failed here.
Right. And that
I can do without it.
And for me, that warms me up.
So what if you get really good head, but the dick is like but because you got the good head, you can like.
But remember,
stick through.
I just had this conversation the other day, and we've talked about it too.
Yeah.
When it comes to guys not having sex well, that can be fixed. I have no problem with that.
What if he just can't, like he comes too fast?
What?
No, I'm saying, what if he just can't get hard or he comes too fast or something like that? Sometimes I feel like they may just, it's like throw the whole nigga away.
So my thing, cool. I
don't know how to train you to not.
I do though, because I've had somebody who was quick and I had somebody who was doing stuff I didn't want him to do.
Is little.
What?
He has a little penis.
What is it? What? You wouldn't have sex with him. You would see it first, right? I'm not having sex with a small 2-inch thing. Why would I do that?
Baby penis.
I would not even think that was going to be okay. I would look down and be like, nah,
That's a whole other topic. How would you know? Like, you like a guy. Let's say on my standards, okay, I'm not having sex with him until 3 months. But I don't, like, get to feel his dick till around, like, month 2.5.
Big
and it's
decision
like,
to make.
His penis is so small.
And you leave.
But I really like him.
I won't even talk to a guy if he does not give head. That's how much of a head person
Understandable.
I am.
And so even though I say I prefer sex over head, I feel like you can't just tell me you don't eat. Like, who doesn't eat? Like, who doesn't do that?
And to have a stiff, what?
No, I don't eat pussy. You're weird.
Grow up.
Something's, that's
grow
weird.
up. Yeah.
But the good news for you is, I don't necessarily need it like that.
Right.
But I feel like it's easier to do that, though. Like, I feel like there's less pressure. You can definitely figure out the head thing. If your dick sucks, it just sucks.
Boom. I've had horrible head. And people say that it's so easy. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Too much slob. Your TV.
Too much slob.
TV, right? Why? Why, right? Like, men have a thing with teeth, so do women. Because you get all, down there, get all sloppy and stupid, and you're not paying attention to what's happening.
I thought that was
the goal is for me to orgasm. That's the goal of any sexual encounter, and that's how I always feel. I don't understand why women have sex to not. I don't get it. What are you doing? And I don't care how good it feels. Now what? Now that we're there, when is the big finish? I need a big finish.
I need a grand finale.
Yeah, and don't just be doing it. And ladies, don't be out here doing it just to do it. Like, what are you getting out of it?
Sometimes, I mean, I've done it just to do it, but I was with him and I just didn't feel like it at the time. So it's just like,
it's a difference though. You had a choice.
That's different. I was like,
some women out here just be smashing hella dudes, and what are you coming? Like, what? Now you have to ask yourself why you're doing that. Now I think it's something internally. It's an internal thing you got to figure out.
Let us know. Give us your answers to those guys when it came to the Rihanna over Beyonce. We pick Rihanna over Beyonce. We just think she's super swaggy. And when it comes to sex overhead, I prefer sex overhead. Micah, well, you got picked. You prefer head over sex then. Like,
yes.
Head over sex.
I don't have to have sex.
I feel like I know a lot of people who do.
I don't have to have sex.
And I think guys, more than anything, would probably prefer head over sex, I think.
Well, I don't think
know,
not prefer. They wouldn't mind. I think it's the mind thing, but they won't prefer. They will not choose head over sex.
So you think guys would prefer sex?
Yes, I don't think they would choose head.
Guys
over
on my
it.
live, do you prefer is the head over sex or sex over head? What do you guys think? And everybody listening to the podcast, give us your take. What do you think, Tarsha? What you prefer? Head over sex over head? What? We said pick one. So you're those people that don't answer questions properly. So you prefer head. See?
It's boom. It is okay, this is the reason why. It is 100% chance that I will reach my orgasm.
Yeah.
It's iffy when you get inside of there. And my thing is,
true.
What's the point? What's the point of doing any sexual reaction if you're not gonna get yours?
Big shebang.
That is honestly why I do prefer it. It's definite every time.
Well, two guys. I had one guy say he prefers sex over head, and my cousin, his guy, he prefers head over sex. So, okay, it's 50-50 at this point. Everybody winning still. Mm-hmm. Well, technically, Tarsha has tipped the scales in the head category. Mm-hmm. But okay, fine. I mean, each his own. You're right. I definitely know what to tell him to do in head in order for me to have a happy moment there. So, correct. Or if anything. But then it's almost like I can't even. It's like I have to have sex. It's like that. Like
I get it.
Yeah, because the head just off rip like that. It's almost annoying to me. It's just like
if you come every time, it won't be.
I do, but I still want that part.
No, I get it.
You see what I'm saying? Like
but,
I feel like
but you even said
there.
Once you have your moment, you don't want to do nothing.
I don't really want to anymore.
So my thing
I'm
is,
happy now, thanks.
Yeah. So. The way that you're getting it, obviously, is the most important way to you. It's the way that you get there. You rather get there that way.
Yeah.
But what I was thinking is that revs me up. Like the moment that happened, I'm like, all right, what's what we had? Like it's crazy after that. So because I actually got my happy ending, and now whatever happens, I'll be double happy. Right. So I get it twice. Right.
So someone said the head is to get you wet, which I understand, but
yeah,
I am
definitely.
Already.
Oh my God. So I was talking with one of my friends, and it was just like, girl, and he had the audacity to lick his finger to make sure I was about to be wet instead of eating me out. I was like, man, I would have got up.
It's just so lazy. It is. I'm giving you some vagina. You're welcome.
Put your mouth down there, son.
Put your mouth down there like an adult. Cut it out.
God.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I guess.
Grow up, everybody. If you can see my face,
you can see the disappointment in Micah's eyes.
Grow
for people that don't. And girls will say it the same way. Yes, you gotta probably give him head too.
You got to, sis.
Yeah, I would recommend nobody put their mouths on just any genital that they pop across. I know a guy that I was so mad at him. I was like, you are too fine to be out here eating everybody out. What is wrong with you?
I know.
Keep your mouth to yourself. And I do know a girl that probably sucking dick that comes across.
And we knew someone who rather do that. We knew someone who rather give head than
who'd rather do that.
She didn't want a body count. She didn't mind what that mouth was doing.
And I mean, what is that?
I mean, I guess you're protecting your vagina.
You can still catch a lot of shit in your mouth.
I don't even think it's about catching. I think it's about people saying they smashed you.
But then what does she get out of that? Because you can enjoy it, but does he eating you out? I know we're talking. Were they eating her out too?
Her thing is not about.
Were they just coming that way?
Her thing is about solely pleasing the guy. That's all that was about.
She's like a dream come true.
It's just I solely. Oh, you want to do that? No, I don't want to have sex, but I can do you. Like it's probably her way out of getting out of having to have sex with people. She won't be pregnant.
She will never have.
She won't be pregnant. It can be a mind-blowing experience, ladies. But you have to have somebody who actually knows what they're doing, and you have to know what you like feeling. So everybody's head game is different, but the way you receive it is different too. So if you want to know, DM me. I'll tell you what's up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please tell us. I got an amen Micah on the live from Daryl. Daryl said amen Micah, so he's here. He agrees. But yeah, let us know, guys. What do you prefer? Unpopular opinion. Mine was I prefer sex overhead, and apparently it is unpopular. Aside from this one guy on here. Thank you, sir. All right. Next, unpopular opinion. Pineapples on your pizza. I've had it a few times and it wasn't bad.
Hate it.
Yeah. You know, like I just feel like yeah, I've had it on pizza and I didn't think it was terrible. But it's not something that I order. My go-to pizza order is always someone said hell fuck no. It's Daryl. Yeah, and I do like sweet and salty. So that's, but at the same time, my go-to order for pizza is always pepperoni and spinach. I always get pepperoni and spinach. I don't know. It's not something I order, but I have ordered it one time. I was like, you know, let's. I feel like being exotic today, so we're gonna put some pepperonis on this bitch.
So fruit on anything other than fruit, hate it. Like I don't understand it. These are two different nutritional values. Why are we adding them together? Like, no, I don't like the way it tastes. I love pineapple separately. I really do. And I love pepperoni and pizza. Mm-hmm. Pepperoni pizza separately. I just don't get it. It's not good. I think that I'm a texture person. Pepperoni already has like this chewy texture, right? And then you add this stringy pineapple. Ew, I can't. I'm a texture eater. Texture wise, that does not work for me.
All right. Well, next, between Biggie and Tupac, unpopular opinion is I pick Tupac over Biggie, and a lot of people I know pick Biggie, and I was like, I get it, but
lyrically, or what?
I
prefer Tupac the person.
Yeah,
I like his music too, though.
Still, that's what I'm saying. I prefer his music too over Biggie's. So.
Me too. I love the way Tupac looks.
So,
and I love Poetic Justice is one of my favorite movies. I know it line for line. And I think he was brilliant in that movie. Like, I just really like Tupac as a person. His political views, even when he was first, fuck the bitch. Yeah, all that. I like it all. I don't know. Kind of like a Beyonce and Rihanna thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly that. We don't dislike the other, but we pick this. And I hear more often Biggie.
Me too.
So I'm just like, okay, well, I literally have like 17 Tupac shirts. That was the only rapper. My mom is very, very Jamaican, and when we were in Michigan, she wouldn't even let me listen to rap music. But the only rap music she would let play was Tupac. So, and she did like Biggie. I think Biggie's mom is Jamaican. Somebody in his family is Jamaican in some type of way. So, my mom was here for that, but she was a big Tupac fan.
And then Tupac's mom was a Black Panther. I mean. He could have been my cousin, like, in another life. Like, come on. His family was pretty lit. Yeah. Pretty lit. She was a crackhead, but she also was a Black Panther. Just so we throw that out there. So don't be trying to downplay my dog. Yeah, she has some shit going on. She backslid, but she's good now.
Okay. All right. Unpopular opinion. Do not call me. Text me.
I am not on that. I love talking on the phone.
I don't anymore. I used to. I don't know what happened.
I'm a straight 90s baby. And you know what?
I don't know what
probably happened. You know, people stopped calling you. And they started texting you more and you got used to it.
I think so.
They ruined you.
They ruined you. Ruined.
No, like think about hearing somebody's voice. Like you get a little feeling,
well, okay,
you know.
So you know what? Then
because you talk on the phone all day when you like somebody.
When I was talking to the last dude I was talking to, we were on the phone all day,
literally
all day. Literally, I'd be at work and he'd just be
there.
Yeah, I'd have my little earpiece in, and we would just be on the phone all day, the whole time, constantly. So yeah, I guess you're right, but I was just used to it, I guess, or used to doing that with him. So I don't know. I guess you're right. Maybe I do.
Yeah, and think okay,
but it's like all these guys
changed,
that talk to me now. They all sent me their number, and I don't want to call any of them. So
okay, but okay. So think. Okay,
I don't even want to text.
I like. You don't. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I wasn't gonna say anything, but
thank you.
Listen, the thing about it is, a phone call conversation, everything could be done so much quickly, right? Mm-hmm. If I want to ask you a question, I don't have to wait. I mean, I wait seconds because you're thinking, but I heard you say, like, so now I know what you're doing, you know, like talking on the phone is just rich. It's just classic. And I feel like it should have never stopped in the first place. Yes, It makes it easier when you're in a meeting.
Right. And that's true. Like even yesterday I had to ask Erica about the dress code. She was like, just text her because she was really busy, but I just called real fast and I was like, what is it? The conversation literally lasted 12 seconds and then we got off the phone and I got my answer. So it was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
do you know Bree did not knock on my door when she came to my house? She texted me, I'm outside.
She's not even our generation, is she? Where's Bree?
She's not.
That's why.
She kind of is. She's on the cusp. She just made it. She's 24. Yeah. Y'all, like, this is getting out of hand now. You know what I'm saying?
Bad.
Like, you downstairs at your doghouse and you text them, I'm outside. I'm at your door. Knock, my G. Like, what? Ring the doorbell. That's what it's for. Like, I can't. Really? I just don't understand. So, call people, y'all. I think it's intimidating for people to talk on the phone because you don't have time to think about the best answer. You don't have time to think about the best excuse.
It's almost like a lost art form at this point.
Yeah,
people probably don't know how to have verbal conversations anymore because they're so used to
cowardly
and yeah, it's true. It's true for anybody who's broken up with somebody over text message.
You a coward.
That'd probably be it. Yeah, we're talking about you.
And anybody and anybody who texts. And this is for like you can't talk, you at work. So don't count when you're at work or a place you can't talk because texts do come in mind. But when you at home and you have some things to unpack and you text a very, very long text and then that person responds, okay, I bet you be pissed off you spent 45 minutes typing. Because but listen, I've started a 45-minute thing. My thumbs was... I was about to send hard, but I was like, you know what? I would like to cuss. I'm going to call him. I'm going to call and I'm going to go off, you know? Right. So, but the messages it just comes across so much better.
I guess I can agree. Because even last night after Erica's thing and I was quite intoxicated, I called somebody and I called him and I was like, I'm about to go off on you. Okay. And he was like, all right, Lee, go ahead. And so he just let me, go off for a little bit. Tarsha, so rude. We're in the middle of an episode. Go away. That's why I texted. Oh, the second what we talking about.
Yes. I was going to say, Tarsha just asked me about hair. She couldn't talk it, so she texted.
Clever. But I called him and I told him, I've been drinking and I just want to go off on you. And he was like, all right, Lee, go ahead. He let me go. I didn't even cuss that much. He ended up asking me about Mia and the conversation went really, really well. And then I don't remember what happened, but he pissed me off again. And I was just
all it takes.
Hang up the phone, Leah. Why do you keep calling him every time you get drunk? And then I got off the phone. And then I deleted him off everything. So that was good. That's the step I've been avoiding for quite some time. So I finally done it, guys. But yeah, you're right. Okay, cool, fine. Next, unpopular opinion. Well, maybe not unpopular, but I prefer showers over baths. Now,
I do too.
I understand the relaxing property of baths, and this is going to be really funny, but this is a God honest truth. I can't lean back as comfortably as they do like in the movies. My feet do not reach the end of my tub.
I almost
I'm liable to
fall.
Drown. Yes. So I have to literally sit like this.
That is
like a fucking
stupid.
Child found with bubbles. This is why I don't like baths.
So
and then they're really, really hot. And I'm in there sweating at this point. And I'm like, this is supposed to be relaxing?
They have stumps for you?
I need
bath
something.
Stump?
Anybody know for short people, like how to look? Because little kids don't take baths to relax. So I want to relax, and my feet can't reach the tip of the thing. So this is why I've tried in multiple bathtubs over the years, and nothing works. Yes, it's so dumb. So I'm just in there looking stupid at this point.
But I do prefer showers over baths.
There's tall people here saying they can't fit in their tub. One guy's 6'4", and I know Stretch is tall as hell, and they can't fit in.
But listen, you can kick your feet up. Well, you're a guy. I don't know how you feel about your balls and your butt being up in the air, but for exposed to the water or whatever. Right. But I'm tall and I reach all the way. But there's been bathtubs that have been short, and I have to prop my feet up on the side. So I'm leaning to my side. I got my arms, stretched out. I'm pretty long. Yeah. So arms stretched out, legs up, candles on. And like the idea of a hot bubble bath, the steam, like you said, it is annoying, but you don't have to have a steamed bubble bath. Like it can be lukewarm. Yeah, I've had a really hot one. I've had a really cold one because I was like sore from working out. And yeah, I enjoy them occasionally. Like that's not something I can see myself doing all the time. And then I thought about sitting in dirty water. But then I was like, well, I won't wash myself first. I'll sit in it for 30 minutes, exfoliate, and then wash, and then let the water out. If I do it in that order, then I don't have to sit in the water that I just scrubbed my body off.
Yeah, I think it's good to try to definitely sneak a couple in every now and then. But again, for me, it's not. Because I have all the candles and the incense and all that. And like, I feel like I'm really about to rip this shit. And it's like, bitch, you got no taller since the last time you tried to do this. And then I just literally slip and I'm just, whoop, and I'm 2 seconds away from not being here. So, whatever. All right, next. So we saw Micah found this and it was clever. It said staying friends with exes is healthy and it's fine and healthy. Unpopular opinion, I don't think so.
That is everyone's unpopular opinion too.
Yeah. I feel like it's a lot of people's opinion, but I hear it more often now, I think, maybe just based on what I'm watching or the people I'm meeting, that they are friends with their exes and it is healthy.
How do I silence you? Go ahead.
It is healthy and responsible. So, or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
My thing with that being the unpopular opinion, I still feel a lot of people do feel that way. I think it's a cultural thing. I've met a lot of other through my one friend. Shout out to you, Candace. I feel like every beer Olympics I went to, it was hella exes there. And everybody was fine. Like, it wasn't weird, and I have no tension, like nothing. Like, everybody just loved everybody in the room. And so what I'm gathering is that I said it could be cultural, you know what I'm saying? And so with black people, the black community, that's a no-go because you've once had feelings for this person or you once been sexual with this person, which makes sense. And I used to feel that way until it happened to me.
Right.
Because I used to feel that way because, like you said, all your exes love you. And in my past, that was the case for all of them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they were disrespectful on top of that. But now you have an ex that's not disrespectful, that doesn't call you, that doesn't hit you up, that doesn't say I miss you, that doesn't cross those lines because they genuinely respect your relationship. It's an anomaly, honestly. It's an anomaly. And all the people that I do know who are friends with their exes, they backslide when they're not in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, okay, we broke up. You know what? Right. Well, I guess we can go back to having sex again, you know?
Can almost like smell when you're single.
Yeah.
Every time that happens, all my exes come out the woodwork. I told you my first came out of nowhere. He usually does, but I literally haven't seen him, I think, since high school. Yeah. But we've kept in touch loosely over the years. I don't know. All the exes came up at the same time. Yeah. And I did end up talking to an ex again for like a year.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So although they may be cool from a distance, y'all not friends, like friends, like hang out friends. So,
well, I think, and just thinking about it while you were talking, I think it it would be healthy, because I'm thinking about somebody that I dated, like even the ex that I just dated. I can see us being really good friends because we've known each other for so long.
Yeah.
We know each other very well. We get along.
Yeah.
It's the relationship that we can't figure out, but
Right.
we are actually pretty good friends.
Right.
So I can see but for me, again, it's just, I have no problem respecting the rules of,
He won't.
I don't think he will, and that's why it's just like, I can't fuck with you. But to be fair, how nice would it be to have somebody that you've known for a long time, that you grew up with technically or whatever? You guys are no longer sexually involved, but you guys are really good friends, and you could talk to, remember that time, or remember this, how I used to handle this back then. I can see where it would be a really healthy relationship to have, as long as both parties are respectful. When I see that happen for me, I'll let y'all know.
Right.
But I don't think I have that.
It definitely is possible, and it could possibly be healthy if everybody just adheres
to the rules.
Set forth. Yes. So yeah.
Okay. All right. This is an unpopular opinion for Micah, because she thinks Napoleon Dynamite is like one of the best movies.
Yep. Next to Step Brothers. I'm sorry.
Explain yourself, because that movie was so fucking annoying to me.
The tater tots, bro. Like, the moment he put them in his pocket to save them, he didn't even wrap them in a napkin. He was just like, lunch is over. Tater tots in my pocket. And then the bully comes by and smushes his taters. He kicked him in the leg, and all of his tater tots fell out.
Hands down, they agree.
He was like, gosh. Like, just everything about Napoleon. This nigga thought he was, Step Brothers. He thought he was a songbird of his generation. Remember when he said that, guys? Listen. The part when Napoleon did that talent show, y'all cannot tell me he did not place first. He should have placed first.
This movie came out when we were in high school, and when Micah came to me and said, Leah, you have to watch this movie, Napoleon Dynamite. I was like, okay. And when I watched the shit, I was like, this is what the fuck you were telling me I just had to see?
Bro.
Ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. And everybody vote for Pedro.
All right, well. Does anybody else agree in popular opinion? We have one person that does agree that it is one of the funniest movies.
I appreciate it, and you know why?
I gotta watch it again as an adult. Let me watch it now as an adult. I might need to be a little tipsy or something.
Y'all, we watching it tonight. Listen, he literally moves super fast but slow at the same time. What person do you know can move fast and slow at the same time? That don't even make sense. When he was warming up those nachos, he opened it, slammed it really good.
I remember this stupid
I love that movie. His uncle was a perv, but other than that movie was legit funny. But with my I think with movies in general, I'm a little open. I'm really open to different types of movies. Like, I can do the dry comedies, but I do not like parodies. None of the scary movies made me laugh, except the first one.
There was a part in one of the scary movies that was so funny to me. I think it was Scary Movie 2, I think.
With the man
when Marlon Wayans, he was having sex with like the monster lady, and so she tried to take the paper bag off. He's like, no.
Keep that on.
That made me laugh hysterically. But yeah, I'm not into parodies either.
Hate them.
I guess my taste in comedy is a little on the snobby side.
Right.
Whatever.
Watch the Fanny.
All right, Micah has an unpopular opinion about cats.
I think cats are better pets than dogs. Now, let me tell you the reason.
Ashley would agree. Shout out to Ashley.
Shout out to all the cat moms.
And my sister Liana loves cats.
So and I think this is going to go solely off of the type of person that you are. So if you like to be greeted the moment you walk in, you're gonna always get that with a dog, right? It's super cute. Oh my god, you had such a bad day, but this thing can't wait till you get home so they can play with you and love you and so nice. But there are days where that dog is gonna aggravate you. You know why? Because you had a very annoying day. You had an annoying day, your boss pissed you off, your boyfriend is an idiot, and then you walk in and your dog won't stop licking your toe, and he won't get out the way. You don't want to step on him and hurt him. It's just like, move, like, whatever. You know what cats do? Cats may not even greet you.
Cats don't even like people.
Cats literally will be missing the moment the door goes doo doo. They probably won't even show up. Probably
There's
won't
a
even
cat
show
that
up.
sleeps outside my house in front of my car all the time. I've caught the cat a few times sniffing at my front door, and then Teddy's in the house just sniffing like crazy. Like if I get outside and catch this bitch. So that is an unpopular opinion. Well, there are many people who actually have cats.
Yeah.
So no, this might not be unpopular.
People love cats. Those cat videos.
Amongst people I know, dogs are
rules.
More likable.
But also,
dogs are better pets.
Cats are independent.
Right.
So depending on the person you are, you don't have to bathe the cat ever.
But my thing is, Ashley's the only person I know, and my sister,
because she treats her cat like a dog.
But my sister does too. Like they hold the cat, and Leon used to walk around the cat everywhere. Ashley's cat is in the bed with her knocked out and stuff like that. So I mean,
it's because she washed her cat like a dog. Like, if I think of every cat person I know other than Ashley, because I'm sorry, sis, you treat your cats like dogs, and I think that's ridiculous. But anyway, they allow it, so we're good. But literally, cats do not need our unconditional love. Cats survive even without us, right? Like, even in Egyptian times, why do you think that was the chosen pet? Cats are protectors of the spirit world. Mm-hmm. They know when things aren't right. They feel it, right? So it's like, I have this cat and I bring someone to my home. Some dogs feel it because animals are instinctual, creatures. Birds fly away when a storm is coming. Like, they just know. They're in tuned. But a cat don't fuck with people they don't fuck with. And it's something to be said about that. Like,
but dogs are like that. I mean, there's
that's what I'm saying.
People.
Some dogs do that.
Teddy hates Dre. I don't know what Dre did to him, but Teddy hates Dre.
But before, do you think Teddy would have hated Dre? I don't think, because remember, we had hella game nights, and Teddy was very friendly and whatever.
Before Teddy was biting everybody.
But that's what I'm saying.
Teddy trying to fuck us up. So.
But that's what I'm saying. Before his first incident, Teddy was fine with everybody who walked in the door.
He's changed.
He has changed.
He's turning into a cat.
He has.
Cats don't like people. I'd say cats. For the simple fact that if anything's in your house, any type of insect, a cat. I've had a cat. I've had cats and I've had dogs. So cats are really good at catching things, which is what I prefer. I like that if one of them big flying roaches come in the house, a cat is about to kill it. I've had one of those big flying roaches try to kill me in my living room, and my dog was just walking behind it and sniffing it, and I'm like, eat them, something, do something, nothing, useless. Useless. Cats are definitely smarter, but
yeah,
whatever. All right. We had this back and forth, okay, between being hot or being cold. Would you rather be hot? Would you rather be cold? And so it's like, Mike would rather be cold. I feel like I'd rather be hot. But then it just depends on the situation. Because if we're talking about weather, we live in Florida. We prefer to be in warmer climates. Then I'm from Michigan. I was born in Michigan. So obviously, I should be accustomed to the snow, but I
hate it.
It's been so long.
I think it's the most annoying thing to do everything in. Things shut down. Roads are blocked. Yeah,
that dark ice, that black ice shit is a killer for real.
And then the sleet. And it's just too much
it's a lot
to deal with.
So, I mean, there's that. I don't know. I don't know which, at this point, I don't even know.
Hot.
It would have to be, I guess.
And you said
I think
situational.
About at work, yeah. Because I think about when I'm at work. When I'm at work and it's cold, I have a heater in my office. And when I'm at work and it's cold, I can't even function. Like, my toes are cold or my hands are cold. And I type all day. I can't.
Guys, Leah got in my car one time and was like, bitch, are you in Antarctica? Because
it's so cold.
And I don't even, but I don't even realize how cold it is sometimes if somebody else gets in the car. So my thing is, I think I go numb because it's cold. Like, now at this point, I'm numb. You know what I'm saying? But I just know I'm not aggravated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always hot, and I hate sweating, and sweat is just ridiculous under my clothes.
Now that I can agree to.
I hate it.
I don't. The other day, I don't know what I was doing, but I was like in and out of outside or whatever, and I was sweating so much that I felt like sweat drip down my back,
butt.
And I was my back. No, that's
it does that to me.
And I was just like, how is this happening to me? This never happens to me.
I was like,
yeah, but I mean, I guess situational. Like I said, at work, I need warmth, or else I can't do anything I gotta do, and I'll be so busy at work that All right. Unpopular opinion. Samsung is better than iPhone.
I agree. And I have iPhone now. I've had both.
Samsung is better than iPhone. I'm going to say it louder for the people in the back.
Say it louder.
Samsung is better than iPhone.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
And we can give hella reasons why.
Yes,
you're just
many papers
literally following a brand. And I will say their marketing team is remarkable.
Very good.
They are remarkable. They are the best. They are the top. They are the people who everyone looks to when it comes to marketing and labeling and branding. I totally get it. But that's about it.
No. Yes, it is.
I'm sorry. The personalization, the camera is legit on both sides. Okay. And the only reason why apps work better is because they are developed for Apple users. So Samsung, by the way, y'all developing these phones, y'all need to be developing some apps that people catch to, and it's the favorable, right? Yeah. So now everything gonna be crappy on iPhone because it wasn't made for one. Yeah. So that's the only reason why it's dope, because people gonna talk about Snapchat and how slow Samsung videos are, and they were, but it's because it wasn't made for your phone. Well, that's why it's a lag. It's a lag on ours.
And I'll say this: I have a lot of Apple products. Like I've had a few iPads in my day. I have a MacBook and a MacBook Pro. So I do like Apple's products, but their phone I can't really get into. Now, for the simple sake of symmetry, I like when all my things are synced together and da da da. So I can see you having an iPhone and a MacBook, and you're just kind of blending it all together. Like my coworker Joe has the MacBook and the Apple Watch and the new iPhone and the big iPad Pro.
They fall in love with the accessories.
He has all this, so yeah, I can understand that. But I do think Samsung is better. iPhone users are ridiculous, especially like my thing is having a Samsung. I do not feel the need to constantly tell iPhone people that their phone sucks, but for whatever reason,
y'all just
you goddamn iPhone users, you see me.
It's a cult.
It's creepy. It's just like, why are you so worried about what me and Samsung doing? We straight.
It's a cult.
Like, come on. Just
so
chill.
I appreciate, because I have a Mac as well. I appreciate the fact that I can text and FaceTime on my Mac. I think it's the coolest thing, because my phone was acting crazy last week, and Leah had to troubleshoot, but I was on FaceTime with her on my Mac, and although my phone was dead, I was still able to talk to Leah. Like, I think that's so dope. It works as its own phone. So you get the best of both worlds, I suppose. Like Samsung, you have a whole computer. You got Samsung Share for the TV, which is dope.
I have a Samsung TV. Yeah,
so I mean, if you just get all things that are compatible with whatever you have, then it's gonna be lit.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be this little comment here is gonna be a hit for people.
And
when they
I have an iPhone, and I'm sure everybody else listening, majority of y'all have iPhones, so
yeah.
Waiting.
Someone live says Android phones are easily hacked. But sir, I beg to differ for the simple fact that I constantly hear of celebrities iCloud or whatever the fuck
it's always infiltrated
every day. I have not heard of anybody's Android having anything happen to it.
The clout. Ain't nobody checking for no Samsung.
No.
You get it? Like, it's the clout, right?
Yeah.
So if everybody has an iPhone, I need to figure out how to tap into iPhones so I can get all your information.
Yeah.
Think of it like that.
And off a simple thing, because I do have Apple products and Samsung, I would say I've had to replace the charger for my iPad like 3 times. And I only bought this shit like last year. For Samsung, I literally have a charger that I've had. I have the Galaxy S10 Plus. I get the new one every time it comes out. I have a charger that I'm still using for my S6, and it still works. It just has like a little converter plug.
Personally, I've had like 6 iPhone chargers.
It's ridiculous.
And my Samsung, the last one I had was the 7, and although it was bending, it was still working.
It was giving.
Because we know that the wires start to show, gets a little sketch, but it was holding on.
Yeah.
And I can't say the same for my iPhone charger.
No, none of them.
And then everybody steals your block. So let's talk about that. Like, I have my initials on all of my blocks now, because it's getting out of control. Like, you go to a function, everybody got an iPhone, and all of a sudden everybody's phone dying, and all of a sudden everybody lost their iPhone stuff.
All
like,
my game
what?
nights are great. There's 2 people in my life that have Samsungs. It's Willie, right? Willie has a Samsung, and Paige. And me, Paige, and Willie do just fine. They don't bring their chargers. We share my little charger. I plug it in. I can leave my charger right here in front of y'all. Can't any of y'all use it? So it don't matter. iPhone, that shit's like a pot of gold.
It's so aggravating.
It's hilarious.
iPhone charger. And then they take you. Oh,
and then Tarsha, they call me 16 times.
Tarsha takes your cord. Leaves your block in the wall. Thanks. Takes your cord.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. So
return that.
I don't know. iPhone users. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. Switch. All right, so the last one I got on here is unpopular opinion. New York is overrated.
Because it is. We've been numerous times.
I've been to New York. I used to go to New York every summer. Well, I went 2 or 3 summers in a row. And I would spend like a couple weeks up there. And then it was exciting. At this point now, we just went to New York last year for Afro Funk Fest. It was amazing because Miguel and her were there. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, New York is just depressing to me. It's depressing up there. It was hot, so we went at like a good time, but I just saw, I don't know, what was getting me was like, I didn't feel good being there. Like I'm driving through, I don't know where the fuck we were, but wherever we were at, everything was like boarded up and like closed down. And then I saw like quite a few homeless people, which we have them here in Florida too, but all I'm thinking about is like, damn, when it's cold, probably really it's even harder. There's a whole other layer of I'm homeless that takes over when it's like 20 degrees.
Okay, so listen to this. We went at a really popping time, apparently. Summertime in New York is supposed to be like legit amazing.
What I used to always go,
right? And you didn't even go with friends. You went with family, right?
I went with friends. I went to Shar, and we stayed at her aunt's house. So
how old were you? What did you do?
18, 19.
Did y'all go out?
We went out one of the nights, but I wasn't like I wasn't into parties like that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And
okay.
We could I think you got to be like even older. Like their like sex store rules and stuff like that are a little different from what I recall. Like I remember, however old I was, I could have got in here, but I couldn't have got in there or something like that. So you got to like be 25 or something. I don't know. It's different. Yeah. But New York is weird, you know.
Like, and I also feel I went twice in a year, and that may have been maybe overkill for you. Yeah, I went to see Lion King.
Oh, we did go twice.
I went to see the Lion King for my birthday. It was my gift to myself. I had to, and it was amazing on Broadway. The longest lasting Broadway show they've ever had in history. Did you hear what I said? But the fact that trains shut down whenever they want, it pisses me off.
I mean, and the thing is, when I like the New York accent. I like the accent from up there, from everywhere. The Long
people
Island
are not
one,
nice.
The Brooklyn one. I don't know. I've had nice encounters or decent encounters with people in New York. So the people of New York are fine, but it's just New York itself. It's just like, and I used to want to live there. That's what's so crazy. I used to want to live in New York, like I'm a writer. I want to be a writer.
But
so
Sarah
I was like, I'm going to go to New York. And she confirmed it for me, because I didn't watch Sex and the City, but I did watch the movie. I never watched the show,
the show was lit.
Right, I'll probably watch it now. But the movie was really good, and I was like, oh my gosh, this confirms that I'm gonna do so well in New York. But it's like it's not. It's mad fucking expensive up there. To like a hole in the wall is $17,000 a month. It's just like, man, New York is hard. It's hard up here.
It is.
It's hard to live up here, and it doesn't feel.
I did and then I went in March. It snowed for my birthday.
Oh right, yes.
It snowed.
Y'all had like wet, cold
March
snow.
2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and my birthday was on the 6th. So I did not spend my birthday there. But leading up to my birthday, I was like, burn. And mind you, I'm Florida girl all the way. Like I had like my shoulders out. You know what I'm saying? Like my midriff was showing. Like I had these really cute flared long pants. And Erica and Leo got there, and it was like, "What the f do you have on?" Mind you, my mother gave me a coat that I hated, so I didn't wear it. I didn't wear it. She told me it was cool, and then I opened it. And I said, "This is not cool. I should have bought one."
It's not cool, dude.
She tried to save me money. Thanks, I really appreciate that. But her coat sucked, and it had hella shoulder pads, and I did not notice that until it was time to go, and it was too late. So that was ridiculous. And Erica and Leo bought me a coat for my birthday. Thanks, guys. Sweet. It was nice because I didn't have nothing else. But you know me, I'd rather be cold than hot.
You probably were fine.
I don't mind. I honestly, it was cold, but I'd rather be cold than hot. Like I can totally get over walking
when it's
Mia really cold.
For Thanksgiving, like the little Thanksgiving break, I took Mia up there, and we both had on regular, like just jackets or whatever, nothing major, and it was cold, but me and Mia were fine. Like Liana and my mom were like dying. They were like, "Oh my gosh, it's so cold." And to be fair, they literally came from Jamaica, and then they were at my house for like 2 days, and then we went straight to New York. So they were freezing. Me and Mia were like, it's not so bad. Like, it's cold. Our face was cold, but we just kind of got used to it. It's like it almost got... I'm sorry. I wish I could show you the picture Mike just showed me. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we think New York is overrated. I think it's for some, if you've never seen really, really tall, skyscrapers, things like that.
Or been to Broadway, like it has great things to offer. Yeah. I'm not gonna say
but
it doesn't.
We're over the trip.
I'm over the place.
Yeah, we're over the place.
We're over the place.
Sure. I'm trying to go to.
I'm trying to go to LA. I feel like I can do that over. Oh, Vegas. I can definitely do that over and over.
I went to Cali once, and I did have the time of my life, and it was really, really good. It was just me and one other person, and we had a really good time. And I feel like I could go again. But like honestly, like our last day there, like we did the whole walking on the strip thing, or not the strip, but like walking in our
Hollywood, right?
Yeah, and I wasn't. I don't know. I guess I don't like things like that.
I don't. I don't care. I don't care for that. Yeah, I don't care for that.
I'm not into that part.
And I went to San Diego twice. Around the same time, October, 1 year, in November, and the next year. For my brother, his birthday once, and then his graduation the next year. But San Diego is absolutely beautiful.
I hear it's
really my
expensive.
God, it's beautiful. And the food is. Oh, the food is so good. I go places for food. We're foodies. We like really good food. So for the most part, I would like that to be my New York. I would like California to be my New York. I feel like
I like it.
And I've never been to LA, and you said it was dope. Yeah, and imagine going with friends. It'd probably be dumb dope.
Yeah. Because the plan for that trip was, like I said, I'm going to go. And I'm not a weed person, but my goal was, like, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do it because it's legal up here. And I'm going to have a good time. And the first day I got there, let me tell you what happened. So the person I was with, they knew what to do. So they, like, rolled me my own little weed thing, and we bought edibles too. So what happened is he rolled me one that was real just basic, like I guess in paper or something, I don't know, and then I ate an edible, but I ate like a piece of it up there. And when I said I was gone, I was like, why do people
do that?
Why do people
and no shade to y'all, but it ain't for everybody.
I was so gone. It was just an uncomfortable feeling. And I was like, man, weed is not for me. And he was like, you just got to go to sleep. So he just literally just picked me up and come on. And I went to sleep, and I woke up the next day. I was like, bro. So he said apparently the problem was, like, I guess I ate too big of a piece of edible. But it was a square like this big, and it came in 4 little squares. So I guess I should have asked the girl at the weed place what I was supposed to do. I don't know, girl, but I had smoked. I hit the cigarette, the thing. What's it called? What is it? Are they all blunts? They're not all called blunts. Are they different things? They're all called blunts. Joints. Okay, so I hit the joint once, and then I ate like a whole little square and nearly died. Realistically, almost I couldn't make it. So after that, I just kind of gave up on the weed thing because it hurt me.
Yeah,
I know how to handle being tipsy. I don't know how to handle being high.
I have to do both. And I've realized that that's my balance. I have to do something familiar with something that I'm unfamiliar. And I came to that conclusion because when I smoked by itself,
you felt crazy.
I did. And I also ended up crying. I started no.
A lot of people who don't smoke apparently do.
I started crying
because it's weird. I was paranoid. I thought I was gonna get kidnapped.
But my thing
was
more
than usual.
I started thinking. They said if you're a thinker and you smoke a certain type, you start to overthink it. And I already do that. But what I was overthinking is all the children who have been drugged, every person who's been drugged, and they don't feel like themselves, and you can manipulate them and make them feel and think however you want them to get them to do whatever. I think that's the saddest thing that I've ever think about. You're under the influence and you don't even know what's happening to you.
What's going on.
It was sad. I started crying. I was like, bro, why does this exist? Like, this is horrible. I was like, I'm calling my mom. I was like, don't. Michael, please Don't call your mom.
Yes, I heard that too.
I said, I need to talk to my mother. And I have to
I wasn't that bad. The first time, I got high for the first time on my 25th birthday, and I threw up. Like, it was bad. So I was told that I was too high, or Emerald told me, I think Emerald told me I was too high, and I was like, I didn't know you could do that. I know you can get too drunk, but I didn't know you could like over smoke. What is that? I don't know, but I wasn't. But what I think what Emerald told me was the kind that I did it with was too strong.
Sativa,
it was too much.
Yeah,
it was like that shit. It was too much.
Mine was Cali Kush. They said I shouldn't have done that first time. I'm like, where's the manual? Where's the manual? Where's the manual? Right. Everybody I was with was rookies too. The person I did it with is somebody they've been smoking their whole life almost. So I expected him to take care of me. He did, but he laughed the whole time. These girls was rookies.
Leah. And he thought it was hilarious, but it wasn't.
These girls was rookies too. So they did it a little bit before me, but they still ain't know the difference. Cause I'm like, what are we smoking? Can't nobody tell me.
And when I was in California, so the lady gave me, she was like, sativa, when you think of indica, think in the couch. It's an indica in the couch, like you're gonna be stuck. And then the sativa one is
that's the one I need.
So what I learned up there, even in that little time span, is that if I did the in the couch one, I don't handle that well.
No, me neither.
No, it makes me like nauseous, like I want to throw up, like it's bad. And then the sativa one too, I think that one did something to me. So I have to do both. Mix. Yeah.
So that's it. I have to drink when I smoke, because no matter what, it's gonna make me.
I don't know. It's the last time I had any of them though. So now when we go up there, we go to Cali.
But I asked them specifically.
Fucked up.
I asked them specifically, sativa, please. Like
I need a hybrid.
I have to do that, and no matter what, I have to drink. So that's what it is. I can't not drink. I have to do that. I have to do both. And I'm fine.
I was getting okay with understanding the edible things a little bit, but now it's been so long since I've had one now because the person who gave them to me is not around. So now I'm just back to being scared.
Well, edibles hit harder, and
you gotta gauge yourself because you can really hurt yourself.
I had a half a cookie one time, and an hour and a half passed. It was like we don't feel it. And 30 minutes after that we was like, oh. That's
everybody says. Everybody says that about
this is crazy. I just wanted to go to sleep. At that point, I went to sleep my first time because I couldn't deal with the reality of what was happening to me.
It's too much. All right, well,
we gotta go to Vegas though.
Yeah,
we have to go. Like
those pool parties look epic.
I feel like it's gonna be.
And I hate pool parties, but
the last pool party was Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin was the DJ,
and he's very good.
And I literally loved him. And we had to be on the plane at 6 o'clock.
I was cutting it close.
We was so mad, bro. I was about to miss my flight. Like, that's how much fun I was having. Like, I'm like, bro, catch me tomorrow, bro. I'm missing it. Like, I'm not going. But I'm not irresponsible. I don't miss flights. That don't make sense to me.
We don't do that.
Shout out to the people who can miss flights and be okay about it, because that would eat me alive to pay for something to miss it. Anything. Anything. If it ain't by choice, I ain't on that. But yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I'm gonna give it for this one.
All right, sis. Yeah. Unpopular opinions or whatever.
Yeah. So that was it, guys.
Answer all our questions.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening with us. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.